What's up, Aquarius? This is going to be your love forecast for the second half of November. This is for my Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There tends to be a little bit of a wait for a reading with me, so if you'd like to explore your options, I put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well. They're a great company that will offer you access to so many brilliant psychics and readers located all over the world, and if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on social media, I've put the links to my TikTok and my Instagram in the description box as well. So let's get stuck into it. Spirit, what's coming in please for my Aquarius? Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love. I keep seeing the 5 of Wands, Aquarius. I just looked up, it was 111. Something about like a tension or a conflict with you and a person, but maybe a new beginning. I also saw the Ace of Swords. Any love messages for my Aquarius? Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Second half of November. Also like a clarity or a truth with that Ace of Swords. Some kind of a breakthrough. Let's have a look. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Wow, Aquarius. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, interesting. 7 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. Well, the 5 of Wands that I was channeling when I was shuffling. So that is about competition or it's tension, and 2 of Pentacles can mean back and forth or weighing up options. So there could be a little bit of this situation with a person. I see with the King and Queen of Cups, you have some kind of a really strong bond with a person. There's mutual love here. But the 7 of Swords is something that maybe there's been some dishonesty or there's distrust, maybe around the issue of weighing options or indecision or something like that. You know, 2 of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse, so it could be that that's coming to an end. 7 of Swords, definitely some kind of a level of someone's not necessarily being completely upfront or going about things in the most direct way, or there's literally, for some of you, some kind of a level of deception, guys. I can't speak for all of you, and I'm going to do some more cards with oracles, but the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny here, I mean, you could feel like this is quite a strong connection, like a destined connection. But when it's in the reverse, it's like something needs to shift for a positive change. And it could be around something to do with this 7 of Swords or something to do with this juggling. It could be that there's cycles that keep going round and round. Let me have a look at this Wheel of Fortune. The World, cycles, right? It could be that the cycles are coming to an end, okay, especially with that 2 of Pentacles being in the reverse. Maybe you've been back and forth, maybe you have been weighing up options, or you feel this person has been doing that, or, sorry guys, I have a bit of a cold, so I apologize. I know that's a bit gross, but what can I do when I'm filming? Maybe, you know, you feel that both of you have been a bit that way, but the World card is about, you know, ending cycles. It's also accomplishment. Let me get a little bit on this King and Queen of Cups. 4 of Swords, you're on some kind of a break, or you've been at a rest state with a person. Maybe you've gone within and spent a bit of time processing something. Maybe because you've been indecisive, or you've been feeling like this person's indecisive. Yeah, with the Moon, okay. Seems to be some stuff that's been hidden. And I did see that Ace of Swords when I was shuffling, so there could be a need for truth or an honest conversation here. With the World card, there could be stuff to do with distance, travel, relocation, something like that, but generally this is a lot to do with completion and closure of certain cycles. And now I've got a 10 of Swords. Some of you have had some kind of a painful cycle with this person, or maybe cycles, because I mentioned that, but there's some kind of a stop or an ending here. You know, the Moon card is also our shadow stuff, so this could be a situation where some fears have been coming through. You know, maybe you feel that there's trust issues, and that's provoking some kind of triggering or some fears. I've got 9 of Swords here and 5 of Cups. I mean, there seems to be stress, anxiety and loss, 5 of Cups, or regrets. I mean, for some of you, you know, what's happening is that there's been a need to close out old pain, because Five of Cups is when we cry over spilt milk. It's not necessarily, it can be the past, it can be like old relationship energy that's re-emerging and creating distrust or avoidance in the present. I mean, for some of you, maybe you or a person or both of you have been back and forth with certain people that you need to close something out with. I mean, the thing with the Five of Cups is there's always in that card a Two of Cups, and I see King and Queen of Cups. So this person seems to be like a counterpart or a match to you in some way, like a soulmate. But it's traditionally a card where someone is so focused on what could go wrong or what has gone wrong that they're not as focused on the opportunity. But there seems to be closing out of that. It has caused some distrust, or someone has maybe not been upfront about something that they needed to release or let go of. The moon, things have been not clear. Pisces energy with the moon. Obviously, we've got Cancer and Scorpio as well with King and Queen of Cups type energy. But there's stress here. There could be a level of regret also between you and this person around, like I said, some kind of an ending. For some of you, Ten of Swords is a betrayal type of an energy. So not all of you, but if there has been a dishonesty or a sneakiness, I mean, sometimes also this is just, someone can feel betrayed or abandoned if they feel like, you know, they don't have all the information, or someone has just kind of snuck off or not addressed something, you know. So it looks like there's been some end, there's unfinished business between you and this person. So it's like something is calling for a shift, and, you know, there could be opportunity here to repair things. I mean, 10 cards are about getting past pain or getting to the end of a cycle. I've got Magician card and Three of Pentacles. So it could be that, you know, you are manifesting some kind of a working together with this person. Some of you work with this person, Three of Pentacles, or they're connected to like your network, friend or work network, something like that. But this is cooperation, okay? We've got Gemini, Virgo energy with the Magician card. Some of you have been very focused on work. I don't know, Two of Pentacles also can be like juggling a lot of things. So perhaps that's also needed. It's caused time for a break. Maybe you've been focusing more on that, or there's some financial issues at play here that have been causing a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. I really want to understand a bit more why we have the Moon and the Seven of Swords. What's going on here? Ace of Swords, but in the reverse. So it's just something has not been made very clear, okay? Someone has not been upfront in some way, or there's been a lack of clarity, I guess, on the direction, or there's just a lot of things that haven't been said. When I get the oracles, I'll get a little bit more detail on what's been hidden. Maybe I'll also get the Hidden Truth oracle as well, but I've got an Ace of Wands and an Eight of Wands. So there seems to be communication coming through in November, and an opportunity to reignite passion. Seems like you have a lot of passion with this person. Eight of Wands is again a card about travel or distance, so maybe that has been a factor. Sorry guys, my tablecloth is falling off. And let's see what else. Four of Cups. I mean, there just seems to be this kind of emotional rejection between the two of you. So with the Moon card, I feel like what's coming up with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Moon card, you know, maybe there's been an over focus on sex or passion. And even though King and Queen of Cups comes up as like deep love connection, there's a feeling of lack of fulfillment. Four of Cups. I mean, for some of you, something's been hidden in relation to a passionate outside energy, okay? Not all of you again, because I do have King of Pentacles in the reverse coming in after that. And that can be, you know, disloyalty, or not wanting to commit. So even though there's a mutual bond, it could be that there's been outside like energies or temptation or someone, you know, and that's caused a situation where what's on offer is not being taken for the King and Queen of Cups, you know. I'm going to get specifics on this person. Now, Aquarius, this could be you too, so I'm not judging, but there's something here about not feeling fulfilled or emotional rejection coming up in a situation where someone feels like they're being juggled or not prioritized. I feel like you're going to communicate with this person. There's a Chariot card and there's a Devil card in the reverse. So I feel that, you know, this person wants to move out of this energy. The Devil card in the reverse means letting go of what's toxic. If there's been temptations, This could be about moving forward beyond that, but it's also what I'm getting, you know, guys, I always like to talk about the higher level, and I like to talk about what's really going on, maybe that's blocking us from getting what we want. Devil card can be fear, it can be, you know, anything that keeps us kind of limited. So there could have been also with that moon card and the devil, a lot of fears, you know, fears in opening up. Because Ace of Swords in the reverse, so, and the Seven of Swords, this can also just be avoiding our emotions. So there could be some deeper shadow stuff that's been going on. And the Devil card is just toxic patterns. But when it's in the reverse, it's a wanting to release that and let go of that, all right? I mean, for some of you, you're wanting to let go of this person. Maybe you've been feeling like it's very hard to. Devil card can be obsession, or it can be where we feel trapped or bound. But Chariot card, like movement forward either way out of this. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse means something needs to shift, okay? Or cycles need to end. We've got Capricorn energy with the Devil, and we've got Cancer with the Chariot card, another card about movement or travel. So let's see why we have that Devil card in the reverse. Hermit card in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the upright. So there's definitely a coming out of isolation or out of break. So there is going to be communication, there is going to be movement. I think there's opportunity, like I said, for passion, but there still seems to be something that needs to be revealed or clarified, and it's still feeling a little bit confusing. Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups does mean that maybe there's other opportunity around, or there's a feeling like there's other cups in the mix here. There could be a lot of fantasizing between you and this person, because the Devil card is a lot of desire, obsessive desire sometimes, and that Ace of Wands is passion. But Seven of Cups, mixed feelings, mixed emotions, perhaps other opportunities. So either on your end or their end or both ends, Aquarius, I'm just saying. I mean, the thing is, King and Queen of Cups here, it's like a mutual emotional bond, but something is really confusing and mixing up this situation. Let me get some cards on this person and what's going on. What's going on with this person in this connection? I mean, Ace of Wands. Okay, Aquarius, lots of passion, and they want to renew that passion. And then I've got the World as I split the deck. So they want accomplishment with you, and I think they want to close out this old cycle. Virgo energy with the Hermit, if I didn't say that. Sorry, guys, if I repeat, but I am a bit under the weather, and it is very early. What is this person's feelings and intentions? There's the Moon again. There's a lot that's gone unsaid between you two that's not clear, and it causes a lot of suspicion. So maybe it's not founded. I mean, I don't think you have reached like the full potential, or, you know, if you've been working towards commitment, there's something that's been stalling that from really developing. Here, oh my gosh, King of Cups, Aquarius. Nine of Swords, but it's in the reverse, and we have the Nine of Swords over here in the upright. They want to get over the stress. And the World had to come out. So as you can see, I get a lot of repeat cards, guys. I'm sorry, I hope to get like a better table where you'll be able to see, but I tend to lift the cards up, and as you can see, I channel more than anything, and then the cards confirm. But I do get a lot of mirror cards and double cards. So the World card, completion, closure, they want to close out a cycle of stress. This person definitely King of Cups, there's love here between you and them. King of Wands, Emperor card in the reverse, Hermit card has come out in the reverse again. So you see how I shuffle and I do the reversals, and I get from two different decks the same position. So this person wants to come out of isolation. There's definitely a feeling of distance between the two of you. It's almost like maybe there's a stalemate. The Hermit card in the reverse is like either this person feels like they want you to take control of matters, or you might feel that way and they're not taking any control of matters. Emperor card in the reverse can be like control, like not control in the way I just described. It can be like cold. It can be a cold energy. You know, the Emperor likes to hold things inside. So as I said, it could be this Moon and all this energy, you know, and the Ace of Swords in reverse, like someone has a lot of trouble expressing their emotions or holds that back. I mean, a King of Wands, there is passion, no doubt, a lot of chemistry between you and this person. I feel that there's action being taken to at least close out an old cycle, come out of isolation. The Emperor card in the reverse, you know, opportunity to build something together, but it's in the reverse. Someone might be struggling with stability here or trying to build a foundation, but not feeling so stable. Let me look at this Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it's the Sun. This person wants, you know, a new beginning with you, and they see you as happiness, and it's the Morgan Greer. So look, there's a lot of love between you and this person. There's also wanting to clarify things. You've both been in isolation, okay, from each other, maybe taken some time to hermit, to process some things. It could be around processing, like I said, old relationship issues, old pain, old shadow stuff. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that there's been disloyalty, because Seven of Swords, avoidance, you know, someone might be very anxious, the other one might be a bit avoidant. You know, we've got Emperor card in the reverse. Maybe there's an unhealthy father figure, or can be a bit that toxic masculine energy. It's not gender specific, but it's sort of like someone that doesn't want to tap into their emotions. But then what's the other side of that? If you have someone that's not balanced in the other way, it could activate a lot of anxiety, or there could be actual issues to do with a father in the mix. I don't know. Or you could be a husband and a father, or vice versa, right? Anyway, King of Wands, lots of attraction. Sun card is like joy and happiness, Leo energy. Also could be Aries or Sag with that King of Wands. But anyway, there's a stuckness, and I feel that the blindfold is on. There's been a lot of indecision here, so maybe there's stuff to do with, are we choosing this? Or is this going to move forward? It's very stagnant, but then I have an Ace of Cups and that Ace of Wands in the upright again. So this person seems to want to have a new start with you, new love. Maybe there's a decision that needs to be made, right? Like go together, have a new start, or maybe there's another choice because of the Seven of Cups. I mean, there's always other choices, guys. So some of you know what I'm talking about. There is another person in the mix on your end, their end, or both ends, or otherwise this is about making ourselves available to move forward and have something else. But I feel, given this energy with the King and the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups showing up again, this person, they feel like this is stuck, but they want to have a new start. And I had that Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands over here. There's going to be conversation, communication. The Moon card is still coming out. Oh, wow. And the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups again, guys. So King and Queen of Cups, there's wounding here, though. So the Moon is around this lack of clarity, and it's this shadow stuff. So you're both upright, King and Queen of Cups on both ends. You both have this mutual love for one another, but there's a lot of this guardedness. With fears coming up. So there could be some triggering. The Moon is a mother figure. The Emperor card is a father figure. So maybe there's mummy and daddy issues. But the Moon card also is like a lot of suspicion. Yeah, so maybe there's been some projection. I mean, there's mirror cards here, guys. Moon, okay? But then Ace of Wands, attraction, King and Queen of Cups. There's a wanting to close out this old cycle. I feel like if there is no one specific, there's a lot of suspicion around outside energies in the mix, because I have a Three of Cups here in the reverse. Maybe someone here has not been honest about some kind of a love triangle. Some of you, okay? I am going to get the cards for that. It can also be unhealthy friendships. So maybe there's been some disloyalty or trust issues because of, you know, friends in the mix that have been influencing this, causing a guardedness. On a deeper level, I really just think it's like two people that need to heal and release old relationship shit that is not necessarily related to one another, but has brought up a lot of stuff, like a guardedness, and then that does cause pain or reactions. Let me see one on that King of Wands. Two of Cups in the reverse. So look, there's attraction, but something in this situation seems to have caused this feeling of one-sidedness. Someone feels like the other one is maybe not as loyal, or not wanting it as more, or is very closed off. And again, like that could be the way the other one feels, guys. I know that I'm reading not specifically, but like, look how much is coming out on both sides. You know, like it's the same energy. This person and you are just mirroring one another. So what is this person going to offer? Okay, I've got the Empress card and it jumped in the reverse. We've got Emperor and Empress. So you're like counterparts with this person. this is mother and father, husband and wife energy, or it's just like divine counterparts. It's a divine masculine, divine feminine kind of an energy, but you're both in your shadow. So that's what I'm trying to say. So there's a need to kind of close out old cycles and do some healing work. There's a reconnection here, and there's definitely opportunity to renew love. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, communication. You know, so perhaps this is about doing some of like the self-healing work. Sometimes we focus too much on whether or not that person is healing and what they're doing. And guys, I'm a firm believer in like, people are you pushed out, law of assumption. So actually a relationship can conform and shift when we work on the story that we have. So if we do some healing work and when we change our self-concept in relation to that person, actually that person can show up quite differently. Maybe this is for another time or another topic, or you guys can go and check out a bit more of that independently. This is why I don't read with like specific outcomes or tell you this is a shitty person or a shitty relationship. Sermon over. Let me get you guys some, this is the energy right now, okay? With the version of the relationship that it is. I've got Mystic Black Rose, so let's get some details on what's going on. Intuition, tether, dreams, telepathy. You have a very strong connection with this person. I think you're both sort of maybe up at night and stressed about this, or thinking quite a lot about one another. Gamble, not showing feelings, poker face. This is the issue, and then you're both holding back on really being honest about your true feelings, because this King and Queen of Cups times 2, there's a lot of feeling. Forbidden, temptations, love affair, dating sites, hooking up. So, you know, there is a bit of this non-committal type energy, all right? Drama, attention, thirsty for attention, drama queen. Could have a drama queen or an unhealthy influence hanging around. That could be a friend, or that could be an ex, okay? Or there could be drama between the two of you, lots of overreactions. So that could cause, you know, you're on a break from this person, it looks like. So I think that that's sort of what's going on here. A lot of drama, signs, synchronicities, meanings, but then there's a lot of this, there's a deeper connection here. So I think that, you know, you're probably seeing a lot of synchronicity in relation to this person, but it's usually like you being led to look at what you need to do to heal or ascend in some way, and them as well. But you get what I mean. That's why we have these intense mirror interactions. Look at this, illuminate, confessions, revealing the truth. Some kind of a truth needs to be revealed. On that card it says I love you. So what is this person coming in with? Okay, there's an extreme harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions, fired up, fuming with rage, overwhelming. I think that there's a lot of provocation here, or strong reactions here, because there's wounding, locked, okay, a feeling like this isn't moving forward, because that's that Two of Swords energy, and it says detached. So you or this person could feel like the other one just comes across as very detached. What's going on? Gossip, spreading rumors, petty conversations, making you the fool. There's something unhealthy here in relation to, I think, friends or other people, or at least there's a projection of feeling like a fool, you know, maybe strung along or something like that. Someone's not been upfront, or they've not been open about their feelings, and it's really triggering, or there's a drama queen or someone in the mix that's an unhealthy influence that's trying to interfere with the connection. I've got terms: working out, begging, negotiating, trapped, mental prison. I mean, you both seem to have a bit of that with that Nine of Swords kind of an energy. Forbidden, love affair, temptations, again, giving into pleasure. Someone really just feels like the other one's not really choosing them, or just treating it more like a temptation, or there's been, like I said, temptations outside of this connection, but there's a wanting to move out of that Chariot card and let it go. Let's see, call, conversation, hearing from, adrenaline, roller coaster, good and bad, rushes of feelings. Okay, so there's a lot of this up and down, in and out kind of thing, but there's definitely a conversation here. And there a lot of sexual attraction between you two, okay? Ravenous, uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, hunger for pleasure. Then I've got time, needing time. Time will bring unexpected changes. Maybe the changes are happening now if there's some healing work being done. And I can't speak for all of you how a conversation is going to go and what's the outcome, can I? Because if you go in the old cycle and things just go back to the way that they have been, then the roller coaster, well, then there might be another, you know, passion and then a harsh cutting off because there's a trigger, right? So we have getaway, go on vacation. I had that Chariot card, so maybe there's talk about going away together somewhere, going on a vacation. And then I have becoming aware, feeling the now. So maybe there's a need also to let go of the old, the pain from other relationships or pain between the two of you. Now, guys, I don't tell you that you have to take anyone that you think is a shitty person. I'm just saying, like, these are the options, right? Because I've got completely done. Completely done says moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, or coming full circle. And I said a couple of times there's this round and round, and something needs to be shifted. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is beautiful energy. It's in the reverse. So the positive shift is available. It's just not happened yet because the World card is about closing cycles, and there's a sense of accomplishment in that. I've got soulmates, the one, deep love, spiritual connection, life partner. But then I have a lot of this retaliation energy. So it could be a lot of tit for tat, right? So reaction to one another. And then I have pain, guarded, apprehensive, putting a wall, excruciating pain. Secrets, not opening up, okay, keeping things inside. For some of you, love affair. For some of you, options have been, there's been other options. For others of you, it's just been maybe a lot of game playing. I think you're going to understand. I think that the truth is going to be revealed. So it will be known for each of you in your individual case. Should we get some hidden truth, Oracle? I feel you even though we're apart. There's a very strong bond here. We will be together again. There's some kind of a reconnect, okay? I left you before you could leave me. You speak to me through music, and I had that telepathy song, the telepathy card, which says, you know, heart, songs, dreams. So you have a very strong connection. There also could be songs that you share with one another, and that prompts a lot of memories. It's also part of the signs and the synchronicities. This is what's really going on with the avoidance, okay? So someone could self-sabotage. I left you before you could leave me. Or you could also interpret that as like, okay, I don't want you to leave me, so I'm going to play a game and I'm going to keep my options open. It could be bravado. King of Wands can be a bit that way. You know, all sex and then just, I don't really care, or I'm going to keep my options open because I love you unconditionally. I lost myself for a little while, and then there's, I know I crossed the line with you. So there's something here that's happened where someone feels betrayed or feels like a fool, either led on or someone else got in the mix, and you know, there's a crossing of a line. And then there's sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and you both have that Nine of Swords. So you're both heavily on each other's minds. Aquarius, okay. We had that we'll be together again. So I actually think that there's that reconnection, and we have terms working out, begging, negotiating. You both seem to want to have some kind of a new start. Attraction, lots of attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So there's a real need to just let go of all the shit. Also drop the guard. The guard could be coming from old wounds, old versions of the relationship, old stories and narratives that we have that we project onto a relationship. You'll know for your situation. You might also want to let this go and just live in the moment and attract something else, right? So I do have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek with. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and then give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And I think I said earlier, there's this sense of wanting to cooperate. And I have separation, and then the codependency. So there's attachment issues going on here. Someone is really seeking a lot of validation, and this is aggravating it. The other person might be very avoidant. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Some of you are dealing with a person that has addictions, and there's a need to maybe get some help. Three of Pentacles came out before, so that could actually be about seeking like help. Could be sex addiction, I don't know. With that Devil card in the reverse, it's like what's toxic, addictions, and I do have Three of Pentacles actually sitting right next to that. So maybe there's talk about that, but not for a lot of you. That's a really small portion. All right, guys, I hope that that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.